This video is sponsored by PokemonStore.com, the place for all your Pokemon TCG online needs. The new Sword and Shield online booster packs are also available, so definitely check them out, PokemonStore.com. Also, if you use the coupon code ZapDosTCG, you get 5% off your next order. How amazing is that? Check it out. What's up YouTube, it's ZapDosTCG here and welcome back to our TCG battle video on my channel. Today we're going to be playing with some more rogue decks. In this time of quarantine we're actually taking care of ourselves and making sure that nobody actually gets the awful corona disease. So we're going to check out some rogue decks because we already checked out all the top decks in town. This time around it's time to check out Polteageist. This is a regular rare from the Sword and Shield set, but it's actually very fun. It has the attack Poltergeist, just like Gengar Mimikyu-GX tag team did before it. This actually dishes out 50 damage for every trainer card we find in the opponent's hand. This for 2 energies, so initially I was thinking like we could use things like counter gain and regular attach of the turn. Well, we already have energy acceleration with psychic types, and that's in the form of Malamar. So we're going to be playing a tin line, a 3-2 line of Malamar. We also have a Ditto, which can evolve either into the Polteageist or into Malamar, which is already a nice thing. We of course only have 60 HP, so we already know we're gonna get destroyed by of course Giratina with of course the distortion door. So against that matchup you already have a terrible matchup, but maybe against tag teams we can get the upper hand. We also have of course Gengar Mimikyu tag team GX in here because of the first turn Horror House. Sometimes you have an escape board on a Jirachi, you can retreat into Gengar and Mimikyu and use Horror House so the opponent cannot play any cards from their hand. We already got familiar with this thanks to the Mewtwo handlock deck. This time around we're gonna use it as early as possible, hopefully, or maybe in the late game to just sweep up games. You can use Horror House, and then afterwards you can use a Surprise Box. Surprise Box can put a card from the opponent's discard pile in the hand. So we're gonna put a ton of like trainer cards in there, useless stadium cards or supporters or whatever. We're gonna put all of those in the hand with Surprise Box, and for every card that is a trainer card in the opponent's hand, we actually smack 50 damage. So we're gonna get huge KOs afterwards. That's gonna be a huge reward. Only one great catcher because this is a one price deck, mainly in the form of Polteageist. So this will be our main attacker. You also could play this with Professor Elm's Lecture, seeing as Polteageist only has 60 HP, but with of course the addition of Quick Ball in the format, and of course we still have Mysterious Treasure, it is easy to find these little guys out of nowhere. So I opted to go for a 4-4 split of the Mysterious Treasure and Quick Ball, and in combination with a 4-4 split of a Research and Marnie. Research can get those psychic energies in the discard pile, so we can re-accelerate them with Malamar, and Marnie is actually very nice because clever opponents will thin out their hand with trainer cards. For instance, they will play all of their item cards and all that, so we dish out not too much damage. With Marnie we can actually make sure the opponent has 4 cards that they don't have control of, and in combination with Surprise Box we could get the KOs. Attack card I would love to include in here is the Reset Stand. You could include that, but I opted to go for Ordinary Rod because sometimes the researches are insane. Sometimes you throw away like 2 Malamars and you say like, yeah, game over. That's something we don't want to happen because we don't have Pokemon communication to shuffle them back in the deck, and that's that. Other than that, just still Viridian Forest. You could also try and include things like Power Plant to shut down things like the Dana GX, which is always a nice threat, or also things like Mewtwo, but generally against Mewtwo we do have a favorable matchup in the form of Polteageist hitting weakness against that, so we should be fine in that instance. Other than that, we still have spell tag, so if the damage output of Poltergeist is not enough, we can still have some control with spell tags. Another inclusion you could add in is the Baby Blacephalon, which spreads 12 damage counters, which can soften up some Pokemon for one-hit KO potentials with Poltergeist. But I think the 3 spell tags are enough. I do opt to run this Mimikyu, not only for filch you can draw 2 cards, but also Copycat can be very crucial to win a game. Another card I would love is also Nigaligo, but other than that we still have to make room for a huge amount of Jirachi. There's also one Recycle Energy because that's nice, because Polteageist does need a cardless energy, and that means if it gets knocked out and the Recycle Energy would go to the discard pile, we can get it to the hand. So we don't run out of energies because we only typically have 1 Malamar in play. Hopefully more, but we only have 2. Sometimes there can be 1 prize, so the Recycle Energy does help out with that. Okay, hopefully you guys are ready for some rogue deck action, and we already see an opponent here probably playing Abilities Art, and it's my good friend Arno. Oh yeah, you're in the video, man. Okay, how about that? Versus ladder and up against my teammate. So I will go first. We'll see if he enjoys that. So, okay, we are playing a rogue deck. It is what it is. We already have Sinistea. We can draw, each player draws 2 cards. This actually helps out with Poltergeist. You would say like, why would you give your opponent 2 cards? Well, in this instance, it does help out with the numbers. Okay, the opponent is playing Jirachi, that's fine. We are gonna be playing, Mysterious Treasure. Gonna get rid of a Psychic Energy immediately. What will we get? We can go for Gengar and Mimikyu immediately, attach an energy there and see how we go from there. He seems to be having some sort of a welder build, so I'm actually a little bit afraid at this point. He's saying, oh my god, what are you playing? Okay, I think at this point, getting an Inkay is not a bad idea. So I'm gonna get this Inkay. We're gonna get 1 recycle energy on the Sinistea. And at this point, I'm actually fine by retreating into Inkay because I want to save my Sinistea. Hopefully he does not knock out our Inkay, otherwise things could go wrong very quickly. This guy only has 30 HP, so a lot of things can knock this out. That's why I'm retreating to, of course, the Inkay. I would love to have something like a Jirachi to start off with, but sometimes it is what it is. I don't know, and I cannot promise you guys that we will win, but we're gonna have a whole lot of fun with this card, kind of archetype. If the opponent is going crazy, let's say they have a first turn welder and all that good stuff, our Inkay will see the discard pile very quickly. We do have a Polteageist which can possibly evolve. We have Marnie. Hopefully we will survive. An escape board, okay. There's Malamar GX. Okay, how many welders in the discard pile? 2. Oh my god, that's huge. Oh boy. Is this going to be Baby Blounce? He already used Stellar Witch, there's 2 welders gone, and there's a Dede. Let's just pray that he doesn't find another welder, and we will be in a safe position from there on out. We can still attach another energy. We could have already like stayed, waited with our Sinistea, but I actually want to promote Sinistea because we have a thin line of Malamar, and I don't bother about this little Inkay. We have Great Catcher, we can even knock out Blacephalon and all that, so okay. That is actually not too shabby of a way we can go. We have, okay, Polteageist, that's a thing. We're gonna get that Recycle Energy equipped. We will evolve into Malamar, and next up, I think we're gonna go for a good old Marnie. He doesn't seem to have Welder in the hand. Is it clever for us to do that? But he does have Jirachi, so it's better for us to, of course, still use Marnie because our hand looks garbage. We need to find Jirachi or anything for that matter. Okay, we have a Jirachi, so we are kind of safe on that department. And we have Polteageist already able to smack a whole heap of damage. We also have a surprise box. Okay, I'm not gonna put a welder in the hand. That would be crazy. Okay, that's not too shabby. We will probably see our Malamar being destroyed. Which is a bad thing because that means we will have to manually attach, but we still have time because we can attack with this guy and then attack with another Pokemon. And also if we're not able to attack, we can still go for the Horror House GX. Hopefully there's 2 welder prize that will make our life a whole lot easier. He could be playing Palpat though, so we still have to worry because this is probably, here is the Palpat already. Okay, that's what I actually predicted here. 2 welders going back in the deck. So the chance of him getting a welder is getting increased. If he wants to take the KO, he either has to go for Blacephalon GX or Victini V. I don't know what is still left in his hand, but this deck does run like Quick Balls, Fire Crystals, Energy Retrievals, like a whole heap of trainer cards, even things like Acrobike probably, and Switch cards and all that. So hopefully our Polteageist will be able to take a KO in this scenario. Okay, Poltergeist is dishing out 50 damage, so we only need to get 2 trainer cards in the opponent's hand. The opponent seems to have like 7 cards in the hand, 1 energy going to the Victini V. Is he going to use the Spreading Flames, or is he going to sacrifice his Jirachi? Okay. We also have Gengar Mimikyu. I'm also afraid that this deck runs like 1 copy of Great Catcher, so I don't want to bench my Gengar Mimikyu just yet. Okay, Lucky Eggs. Okay. Quick Ball, so he's playing out his hand correctly. What will he play? Absol. Ooh, Absol is a nasty card. That means our Jirachi will have it hard to retreat, and we can only make use of these switches. Okay. Even with Absol in play, we can still rely on a skateboard and attach of the turn to retreat our Malamar regularly because this effect only applies to basic Pokemon. Ordinary Rod, shuffling back a whole lot of cards. Okay, cool. And here comes the Spreading Flames. He's gonna put energy on Victini and oh, that's that. Okay, cool. In this scenario, we still have ordinary rod, so we might as well get rid of a Polteageist. At this point, Mimikyu is a nice option, so if he goes for the energy burst, we can respond. How many energies do we need to knock out a Victini? We dish out 30. That means 7 energies in total. That's way too much, so I think I'm just gonna go for Ditto. Ditto can either evolve into a Polteageist or into a Malamar, which is a whole lot of fun for us. Okay, only one card in the hand. What do we do about that? We need to switch card, so I'm gonna go for Marnie instantly. We're gonna uptrade a lot on these cards. There's already lots of these Pokemon in play. Don't seem to find any of our good stuff, so I think Skateboard going onto the Jirachi is a nice option. Our Malamar will not survive, however. Okay. Malamar will not survive. We can still establish a Malamar later. Is Ordinary Rod in the list? Oh, I'm gonna go with Quick Ball. Gonna get rid of Polteageist. We do see that there is another Polteageist left. I'm gonna get another Inkay in play. And there's Ordinary Rod. It seems to be priced. Okay, we need to be careful here. Don't worry about it too much. Great Catcher is in the list, so that's always a nice thing to know. Smacking this down, and let's call it a day. If he wants to attack with either Pokemon that wants to attack, we can uptrade instantly. Although he can play his hand out correctly, with a Welder he will draw a whole heap of cards, and we still have access to those surprise boxes, which is gonna be insane. I wonder if we're gonna be able to knock him out. Okay, Fiery Flint, getting rid of trainer cards, that's sad. That means we only smack 100 damage at this point, which is not what we want. That means we need to find 2 surprise boxes. These 2 cards are probably trainer cards and attach of the turn. And Energy Burst, okay. Either we need to find a Marnie. Okay, a Marnie, or we can go for the insane Gengar Mimikyu style, okay. Another Jirachi cannot hurt anyone. Maybe we find a Marnie instantly. Okay, we find an Escape Board. Escape Board is not a bad thing. Even if he has like so many energies, we cannot get to 7 energies. Maybe later though. So Escape Board's in play, and here comes the research. Okay, a Spell Tag could help out though. Viridian Forest also getting rid of, yeah, we'll just leave it at that. If he draws cards, that's good for us. Don't need to smack down Viridian Forest just yet. We can go for Treasure. Getting rid of another energy. Yeah, might as well get rid of another energy. And now we find Mimikyu. Or do we find, yeah, Mimikyu's fine. Okay, Mimikyu. Let's charge this Mimikyu up. Energy there. To the Mimikyu. Another Treasure. We need to attach of the turn as well, so I'm afraid to just get rid of Viridian Forest, but it is what it is. There seems to be a Malamar prize. That is always something I don't want to see at all. Or we can just safely charge up another Pokemon at this point. Spell Tag right there. Attach of the turn. Retreat! Yeah, we can evolve that Ditto, but actually we're gonna wait until we are ready. So at this point, Poltergeist, see what he has. Probably not a lot. Nothing! Oh wow! Nothing, that was an insane, terrible but the spell tags will help out our Mimikyu though, so he has to worry about that. We can Malamar onto it, attach of the turn, and that Victini will see the discard pile. Haha! So either he attacks with the Energy Burst, he could also go for Heat Factory, seeing as he has of course Fire in the hand, but that will give him a lot of cards. Also this Lucky Act will help in our favor. The Spell Tag at this point is good. Maybe we should have gone for Tea Time. He could retreat. Okay, he's just gonna go for Energy Burst. Okay, at this point we will have 2 energies, 5. That means 5 energies, 150. Yeah, the math is perfect. All the damage going onto this Victini. We're fine with that. We only need to if we find a switch, it's even better, but it is what it is. Okay, at this point, I'm safely down of evolving my little Polteageist. Not going to use the surprise box just yet. We are just going to, Malamar? Here we go. On to the Mimikyu. Mimikyu can copycat, and that will be fantastic. Still gonna check out Stellar Wish. We find another surprise box. These surprise boxes will help out a ton. That's 50 damage. Spell attack is less damage though. But we can still use the research. So at this point I think spell attack is better. Yeah, spell attack is better. So we can get the damage on the Blacephalon and then afterwards get surprise boxes with the research. So recycle energy is fantastic to retreat, so we can still rely on the Jirachi even though Absol is in play. We don't mind that at all. Here comes the good old copycat. Here you go, energy burst, getting the KO on Victini, perfect damage 150. And he gets a lot of cards with Lucky Egg. That means our Polteageist is being set up. Okay, we got 2 prize cards for that. Okay, Ordinary Rod, that means we can shuffle back a Malamar. Also a Polteageist, because we are running out of Polteageist very quickly, as you can see. So we will shuffle back, no energies, only a Malamar and a Polteageist should be doing the trick right here. We can finish the game off with, of course, the good old Gengar Mimikyu Horror House and then knocking them out. Okay, he's using Heat Factory, I love that. So he can play out all of his item cards if he wants to, but we still have surprise boxes, so we are not afraid of that at all. Okay. It's yeah, equally in price trade, so this is actually a nice video, a nice entertaining video for you guys, so I'm happy about that. So definitely check out Polteageist. It's sometimes you smack 0 damage, but other times it helps out a ton. So this Mimikyu is putting in work, so I'm glad I have Mimikyu instead of like Baby Blounce, because Copycat, in this scenario with a lot of Pokemon Vs out there, Copycat is busted. Mark my words, you will use it more than you think. Also early game you can draw cards with Filch, you can draw cards with Tea Time, you can get cards with the Stellar Wish. So at times you worry, ooh, no, he's going to go for our insane, yeah, if he uses the attack, we can of course use Copycat. So if your opponent is attack, yeah, we can of course use, if he snipes off our Malamar, we can snipe off his Cramorant if he wants to do that. Gets us 2 prize cards and we have Ordinary Rod in hand, which we obviously are gonna use. And this is gonna be fantastic. Okay. He wants to attack with Baby Blounce at this point. Switching to Blacephalon GX, okay. He can use the GX move, so Copycat is useless. He can do that. What is he gonna do? Fiery Flint, getting rid of trainer cards, obviously. Okay, the trainer cards go in the discard pile. I cannot look at the opponent's hand. Maybe we should include like 1 copy of Lavender Town? Who knows? 4 energies. He has opponent's hand has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I wonder. Fire Crystal. Getting so many energies. I don't know how many Pokemon. You're just gonna use Surprise Box at the max potential, I guess. This is scary. Scary indeed. I don't know. He has 3. He has so many cards in the hand. Okay, Burst GX. Not using, that means our Mimikyu is safe though, which is actually not bad indeed. We have a Great Catcher. Okay, this will seal up the deal. If we knock out Blacephalon, we need to put... He didn't bump into the spell attack, which is the sad thing about this. Okay, what to do? What to do? Ordinary Rod. Shuffle Pokemon in the discard pile. Okay, we need Malamar and Polteageist, please. Shuffle both of them in. We have Malamar being able to accelerate 1 energy. Okay. Let's shuffle a lot. Energies under the Polteageist. It's too bad that we have to get rid of Great Catcher. So sad. Okay, surprise box. What can he get from us? Not Fiery Flint, obviously. Ordinary Rod. Okay. Lucky Egg seems to be... Yeah, that is something he can equip. We want something he cannot play. Don't see any Welders in the discard pile. How many energies? Only 1 energy. Don't want... All these cards are actually busted. Okay. I'm going to give him an Ultra Space. So he can... yeah. Yeah, Ultra Space is fine. Yeah, take that Ultra Space. Fine. Okay, at this point, we don't want to switch. We might as well switch. How many energies in the discard pile? 0. Yeah, we just switch to Poltergeist, or actually Polteageist. Go for the research. I don't know how many stuff does he still have in the hand. Okay, I don't know if we're gonna make it. Okay, we cannot attach anymore. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Quick Ball can find that. The Radiant Force can get, of course, trainers from his hand. Don't want to smack that down. Poltergeist, come on! Only one, why? Only one, insane. Okay, he can smack down his Ultra Space. His hand is full of energies. Ah! Okay, this Blacephalon is causing us a lot of trouble. 3 cards. Okay, he draws cards, which is good. Our Great Catcher is gone, so I don't know if we're gonna be able to win at this point. Polteageist is not putting in damage because he has all of these trainer cards that he just plays down so cleverly. Okay, Blazer. Nope, he can actually knock us out with Blazer if he wants to. Okay, Fiery Flint, getting rid of the trainer cards. That means our Polteageist is not doing anything. Maybe we should include one copy of the, what is it? The one and only, yeah, all of his trainer cards are in the discard pile. Our Polteageist will be doing nothing. Nothing at all. Okay. This is sad. What do we do at this point? We want to attack Horror House, maybe? By Horror House, we'll get him 3 prize cards for spell tags. Ah! I'm going to promote Jirachi and see how we go from there. Okay. We have a research, insane. Okay. We have a research. How many switch cards? Only 1. Let's check if we have more. Get rid of that. We have a Gengar and Mimikyu. Smacking that down. Stellar Wish. Finding a spell tag and or a switch. Okay. So he can actually knock our Gengar out immediately. Spell tag or switch. Yeah, I think switch is fine. I actually want to knock this guy out. Maybe we are in luck. He has a bazillion amount of energies, but we'll see. Okay. Yeah, spell tags won't help us out as well. Here comes Gengar. Research. Okay, surprise box. Polteageist. Surprise box, he can get back. All of these cards are so busted. Yeah. Ultra Space. We can use Horror House, so we cannot play down any cards that will make the chance of us hitting into this guy. Oh wow, what am I doing? Yeah, well played. Even if he can now knock us out, so at this point, even if we would have knocked him out, he could have knocked our guy out because he has a bazillion amount of welders in the hand, so well played. And Polteageist is not able to do anything against the deck that discards all of their trainer cards with Fiery Flints and all that good stuff. Quick Ball is also not a good card. Maybe we should play Almastar. We're gonna be playing one more round and see how Polteageist fares against other opponents. Okay, maybe we are up against something like Mewtwo that will help us out because we hit for weakness. We won the coin flip, gonna go again first. Our Poltergeist was not successful, like not dishing out a huge amount of damage and also not finding our surprise boxes at the right time. Very well played by Arne. And now we need to actually get some prize cards with this little guy. I know it's a rogue deck, but still, that was insane. Okay, Quick Ball. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the surprise box. We're gonna smack down a Ditto. Always wanna get the Ditto. Next up, Quick Ball. Gonna get rid of Polteageist. We have Ordinary Rod. It should be in the deck. Ordinary Rod, where he at? Okay, it is prized, of course. Always prized. Yeah, he could knock our Inkay out, but I don't. Yeah, he could attach of the turn, so it doesn't matter. So spell tag. Yeah, there we go. We can evolve and Marnie next turn, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, another baby blance. Baby Blound seems to be very popular on the versus ladder. Yeah, use that Heat Factory, draw some cards. Will he have Welder on the first turn? I doubt it. But we have Polteageist. If this guy plays cleverly, he's gonna get rid of the trainer cards or the fire energies, fine as it is. Maybe has energy retrieval or fire crystal. One prize deck against the one prize deck. Cool. In this case, we actually need Giratina, so maybe I would slice in one copy of the Giratina. Although we have a low amount of Malamar, Giratina actually gets the numbers when Poltergeist is not working out. Also, Copycat works against things like Zacian, but not against like Blacephalon, using like fire energy requirements for their attacks. But it's actually a great fun deck to just try out. Polteageist. The Pokemon is actually very ridiculous the first time I saw it when it got released. Also, this guy can actually knock everything out with a Blazer if he has a switch card and enough fire energies in the prize cards. Okay, we survive. Fine. We have Malamar immediately. Wow. And even Polteageist immediately. Okay, that is actually not bad. I'm gonna go for good old Marnie. Here you go. That's insane. Cool. Spell tag. Attach of the turn. Here? Yeah, fine. Retreat. Yeah, spell tag damage can help us out knocking out the Jirachi. So at least I'm glad we're actually having 2 spell tags in play. That means already 1 KO. If he KOs Inkay, we KO a Jirachi. So it's fine. And then Polteageist hopefully will be able to KO something. We have another Marnie, and we still have 3 surprise boxes left. Fion. Okay, Fion might cause a little bit of trouble with our spell tags. But he can only use that like if he finds Quick Ball. Okay, switch to the Jirachi. Jirachi always finds trainer cards, which is good. Hopefully he's not able to play them down. Yeah, he can knock out Polteageist. Do we sacrifice the Polteageist? I don't think so, because that is our only attacker. Okay, Fire Crystal. How many fire energies in this card? 4 already. Another Jirachi. Oof. Maybe Baby Blounds is now better. So I'm actually morphing into a regular Malamar list because Polteageist doesn't seem to get the job done. With all these cards being able to discard trainers from the hand, for instance Fiery Flint, Quick Ball, Viridian Forest and all that, I think it's actually harder than it looks. Okay, Whirlpool Suction doesn't seem to have Welder in hand, if I had to guess. Yeah, bump into my spell tag if you want. He would have already used Welder first before he used Fion. It's obvious, so yeah. Blazer? Don't get a successful Blazer, man. Of course. We are safe. I actually was afraid for a little bit. And now this guy doesn't seem to have a whole heap of cards in the hand, but he will with Marnie. Now we need to find some surprise boxes up in this place. Alright, surprise box. And spell tag again. Wow. What are the chances? So Jirachi comes down, surprise box, he will get not Fiery Flint, he can get a switch from us. We are kind, so take your switch. And come on, Poltergeist, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's busted. Here you go. That's what we wanted to showcase in this video. Poltergeist taking KOs. We got a Marnie again, so Marnie surprise box is where it's at. So he has 5 trainer cards in the hand. We need to take note of that. We have spell tag. Both spell tags will be able to cause havoc onto Jirachi, taking an additional prize card, but as soon as the opponent is out of trainer cards, things will go wrong very quickly. Okay, Fiery Flint. That was in his hand. Getting rid of 2 trainer cards, that means he has possibly 2 trainer cards left, maybe 3. So we're gonna remember that, 2 or 3. Okay, Welder, that means 1 or 2, technically drawing 1 or 2, so we are still with 3 trainer cards left, hopefully, let's say 2. Yeah, let's say just he has 2. Also, if he draws into a Welder, that's also something he cannot get rid of instead, unless he just gets rid of it thanks to, okay, another trainer card down, so we are only smacking 100 damage at this point. We are only smacking 50 damage at this point. I think he has all energies in the hand at this point, and maybe a Pokemon. But spell tag will do havoc. We only need to if spell tag is placed correctly on the Blacephalon. Okay, he gets a lucky egg. He can place that down immediately, making it is still annoying at this point. Okay, switching to Jirachi. Probably has a switch card left. That means he will have 0 trainers in the hand. He's playing very cleverly. All these guys making sure that I have 0 damage output. Okay, Adventure Bag. He can play that, but that gets him 2 tool cards. Okay, Adventure Bag. He's thinning out the deck completely. An escape board, smacking it down immediately. We're only still smacking 50 damage. We need to find surprise boxes. We already played 2, and even a switch card. I think he has 0 trainers in the hand at this point. 0 trainers in the hand. Okay, spell tag damage. Well, at least 1, 2, 3, 4. We're taking it, yeah, that Jirachi with us. So, what to do? Here comes Jirachi. Research or Marnie. I want to abuse those spell tags. Stellarish Treasure. Actually, that's not bad. This treasure is actually not bad. Okay, we treasure our energy away. Or our Marnie. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the research actually. We're gonna find ourselves. Yeah, we could go for Gengar Mimikyu, that would be very hilarious. Okay, smacking this down. Smacking the spell tag down. We could attach and start with Poltergeist, or I don't know. Could go for a GX move as well, but taking a tag team at this stage of the game is not a good idea. Marnie! Okay, that opens the chances for lots of these trainer cards popping up. Okay, another Malamar showing its face. No need for Inkay anymore. Polteageist. We don't have a switch card unfortunately, and no escape board either. Oh boy, what are we gonna do about that? Reset, recharge. Yeah, this is not looking good. Probably gonna be playing out his hand once again, and we're done for. 5 cards in the hand. Probably all energies. He can go for Heat Factory, play out all the trainer cards, like most of the trainer cards you can play out. That's also the reason why this deck needs Amistar, so we have to revamp this deck with Amistars because just using Malamar is not doing the trick. Fire Crystal, still no trainer cards again. Okay, our Jirachi will also not survive. We don't have supporter in hand. He's getting rid of all of his item cards. Absol. Probably only has like 1 left at this point. Fireball Circus. Knocking us out. Yeah. There's no point of using Polteageist now. Just gonna promote Malamar. Here we go. There's no need to do any of this stuff. No need to attach either way. We could Psychic Recharge and actually attack with a Malamar at one point, which would be hilarious. We can attack with a Malamar at one point. We might try it out. Okay, pass. He smacks into us. We take the Jirachi with us. Take a prize card. Hopefully find surprise box or supporter. This is really hard. Against tag teams, works out better. Here, the opponent just plays out their hand perfectly against Beyblades. There's nothing we can do about it. Okay. Will he be able to knock out our Malamar? He can go for Heat Factory, drawing cards, but if he draws into like obstacles. Okay. Fireball Circus getting the KO. We get a KO as well, right? 1, 2, 3. And then 1 damage counter somewhere else. Might as well put it on Blacephalon. There we go. Let's try it out again. What do we got? Surprise box, hooray! Maybe we have some luck by our side. Maybe. We can even attack with Malamar next turn. Okay. Surprise box. What can he get? No crystals, he can play that down immediately. Welder, so he draws cards. I think that's fine. Take the welder. Here you go, Poltergeist. 2 cards in there. Okay, if he bumps into the spell attack, we get the KO as well. Hooray! Okay, at this point, it looks hopeless, I know. Okay, he can use Fion. No! Why are you using Fion? Yeah, take the Inkay. You need to get rid of 2 energies with that. I wonder if he has 2 energies. If he doesn't, we can go again. Fire Crystal. Okay, he has Fire Crystal. Should have known that. He can knock us out again. We can knock him out. Okay, he welders. Interesting development. Welder. Will he find 4 Fire Crystals in the discard pile? Oof. 5 energies in play, getting rid of some more trainer cards. He's just making sure our damage output is 0. He can then like Blazer or whatever. Like 4 Fire Crystals gone, 2 energy retrievals gone. It means we just need to survive. If we just throw a big tag team in the active, we still might have a shot. We're gonna do that later. Just gonna promote Malamar at this point. Malamar takes this KO. Although we need Malamar for our one and only. Yeah, he still has Fion, which causes a huge headache. Blazer? What is this madness? Okay. Cool. Well, at this point, we cannot use Malamar. Yeah, let's just retreat. Yeah, we cannot retreat. We can use Hypnosis though. Ta-da! You're asleep. Oh boy, having fun, right? Drawing cards. He can make his hand 0. He can't do that. He cannot retreat. No escape board is possible thanks to Lucky Egg. Ooh, this will be insane. Already like 5 energies in play. 6 energies in play. Probably only has 7 left. Ooh, but this is causing me a lot of trouble. Like Beast Energy. That means Blazer is able to one-shot things like Sinistea. Fine. We still have 1 surprise box left. Okay. We are awake. We have a switch card. Okay, we can switch. Ah, this is insane. Okay. He's still asleep though. Funny. Here you go! Poltergeist! Does he have a trainer card in hand? No! What is this? At one point you will need to draw a trainer card, man. Okay, Heat Factory, drawing trainer cards. If he has switch, he's out of the woods. Already 3 switches in his discard pile. Ooh, yeah, he just played out all of his stuff. Whirlpool Suction. Yeah, face someone your own size with Malamar. Okay. We only need to take 4 prize cards. He needs to take 3 prize cards, but he's gonna be running out of energy soon. He has like 7 in play. And that means all the retrievals are gone. Even a welder again to draw cards. Cool. He's desperately digging for switch. He only has 1 left in the deck though. Pelpad. Getting the welders back. He can draw into welders, that's fine. Will he have... Oh, Fiery Flint. Getting rid of all of his... yeah, his Pokemon. Oof, interesting. If we draw an energy, we also have it done. Okay. Maybe this is still hopeful. Switch. He's bench locked at this point, so I think we just need to promote Gengar Mimikyu. Okay, gets rid of 2 energies. Fine. Promoting this little fella. Okay, come on, research. Energy. Yeah, that was sad. 3 energies. Yeah, we desperately need to find Gengar Mimikyu really quickly. Even if we use Poltergeist, I don't think we will get the KO, so might as well use tea time. Drawing cards. Yep. We have the research, that's fantastic. How many Malamars? 2 in the discard. Ooh, an ordinary rod was prized. This is gonna be a slow one. Okay. Whew. We can get the ordinary rod with the spell tech damage on this guy if he knocks us out, but he still needs to get rid of 2 energies. There's 3 in the discard. 6, 9, 10 in play. That means he only has 3 left. Okay, 2 left. 2 energies left. We can still stall this out, although he can still one-shot anything of this sorts because, yeah, they don't have a lot of HP. What do we have that has a huge amount of HP? Okay, ordinary rod. We can still put him to sleep. We have switch in hand. Such an insane game indeed. Skateboards, none have been played. Okay, he uses ordinary rod to get energies back. Okay, that's also a way you can go. 3 energies still left. Okay. With the Fion, things could go wrong, but we can still stall this out, maybe? A welder? What is he looking for? Only 6 cards. That's not a lot. We actually don't want to KO this guy because we can still deck him out. If we promote Gengar Mimikyu. 80 damage. And we are actually... How many energies in the discard pile? 3. That's 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He only has 2. He can only use Fireball Circus 1 more time at its max potential. Okay. And he still has 2 energies left. This is still an insane battle. We don't want him using Fion, otherwise we lose instantly. Losing instantly is not the thing I want. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna say, what? What are you doing? Maybe we should have put it on this Blacephalon, so this attacker was gone. Although we don't want to knock him out at all. Okay. So this comes in play. The Marnie is interesting. We can deck him out with that. So what do we have? We have Gengar Mimikyu and Skateboard. Okay, cool. We need that. Don't want to smack this down. Fion. Ah, yeah, he cannot use Fion either way. Might as well smack it down. Here we go. Research. Oh yeah, there's a great catcher. We can not retreat, unfortunately. And Blazer will knock us out instantly. Ah, this is insane. I'm just gonna put him to sleep. We can... He needs to retreat, not that that matters at all. Yeah, this is all now or never. Hypnosis, come on! Oh, he wakes up, so that is just well played. We just wanted to make him stuck and just pass with Gengar Mimikyu. That would have been our only win condition because at this point all of his trainer cards are in the discard pile. But hopefully you guys had fun with this weird Poltergeist deck, even though if he whiffs on an energy, it's also fantastic. So he still needs an energy. Also, he cannot Blazer. Turn one of your face down up. He doesn't have that. He needs an energy. Okay, retreating into Jirachi. Stellar wishing for a welder? I don't know. What is going on? What is going on? Doesn't seem to have it. Doesn't seem to have it. Okay. This guy has 5 cards left. We need our Gengar Mimikyu so badly. Okay, he doesn't have it. Fine. Okay, treasure, fantastic. Treasure, getting rid of Jirachi. Finding Gengar Mimikyu. can then retreat. Do we already use Horror House? Yeah, just gonna pass the turn, I guess. Just gonna stall this out. We'll see if he's able to knock out Gengar Mimikyu. We can use Horror House at one point. Okay, he's just gonna go for Blazer. 40 damage. 40 damage. Pass? What does he still have left? 5 energies, 8 energies, 9, 10 energies. Still needs a lot. Will he be able to knock our Gengar Mimikyu out in time? Blazer only smacks 40. This is such a close game, okay? We can surprise box. We can actually not take prize cards, but as soon as he uses Fion, we're done for. Need to be careful. 6 energies. Okay, Blazer again. Cool. What do we still have left in the deck? We have Mimikyu, energy. We only have 1 energy, so we cannot even. We can only use Horror House, but at a less effect. Yeah, just gonna stall it out, I guess. Only 1 more. Okay. 2 more cards in this deck. 0 switches. 0 switches. Okay, he might have an escape board left. Nope, no escape board left. Okay, he can still only attach of turn. I think we can stall this out. He only has 2 cards left in the deck. And we have so much HP left. Okay, Blazer again. Horror House GX. He cannot play down cards from his deck. Blazer again. We are at 80 HP remaining. 80 HP. Yeah, pass it out. We'll see. 80 HP. Is he able to get it? Like, Welder 2 energies, retreat? Nah, I don't know. I don't think so. Whew. Strange game, but with some technical thinking, we actually might have won with decking out. Believe it or not. Thanks to a huge tag team in the active in the late game. I wonder why. Doesn't he have like 2 energies left? 5 here, 5 there. I think he has 2 energies left. Well played. Okay, Welder. Does he have more energies? Yes, that's what I thought. Okay, we won this game. Okay, so there you have it. Poltergeist win. So we lost 1, we won 1, but it was a strange scenario. I think we definitely need Honor Star in a list like this. It's very difficult. Anyhow, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to demolish the like button, subscribe for more content, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.